Honestly, the short answer is no, we don't really know. The fact is that it has taken authorities a few days to get moving. Certainly here in Marrakech, that has been less affected than areas to the south. It has taken them a few days to get moving, but they are in fact moving, and we are now seeing measures put into place. This shelter for those, particularly in the Medina in the old city, who've now either lost their homes outright or whose houses have been rendered unsafe to live in. They now do have somewhere to go, and what we saw on the Monday was one of these centres going into effect. People running the area determined to show that actions are going on. Indeed, other sites are being planned at the same time for people with those who we spoke to yesterday telling us they thought that it was highly likely there were going to be a lot more people than the 750 capacity at that particular site. You've got to remember that the construction means that all these are ancient houses. They're built with traditional mud bricks, and they simply can't stand up to the shock an earthquake would actually have for it. Now, a lot of people, they were telling us that they're very happy that they have somewhere to go. They're no longer sleeping on the streets, which is what's been happening in some cases that we've seen here in Morocco for a fourth night, on the night from Monday to Tuesday. But again, you've seen the Prime Minister coming out and saying that Morocco is committed to rebuilding. But I'm honestly hard-pressed to think of any natural disaster where a government figure like that would take such a time to react. Granted, Morocco is expecting help from Spain, Qatar, the UK, and the United Arab Emirates, but it's still evaluating cases on a case-by-case basis, and there are a lot of people waiting for answers as to whether they're going to be able to be brought out into the country. You have to remember that these people are waiting to see if the government's going to act. The resources are here, but it seems that authorities are taking their time about things, even though they are determined to be able to get these people help. Going back to the shelter that we've seen, we saw the people expecting to stay there for at least a week, but there is deep uncertainty around just how long they're going to need to stay there, and no one that we spoke to was willing to admit to any more than that. Various people are saying that they thought it was highly likely that a lot more people were going to be in need of help. Rescuers Without Borders, for example, have now withdrawn their offer to come in, saying that their mission is not to dig up bodies. We do need to see what's going to be happening moving forward.